All right, welcome back to the Sales Shaman. Today we're going to talk about the most important part of the sales process, and that's discovery. And discovery is one of those things that I think a lot of people take shortcuts on just because they don't know how to approach discovery properly. And it's really no different than, I remember 100 years ago in English composition, when I was taught, when you write a paper about something, you want to cover the who's, the what's, the when's, the where's, the why's, and the how's. That's how discovery works. It's no different. So let's break it down. So when I'm in discovery with a prospective customer, the first thing I want to know is, who am I dealing with? Yeah, I know it's Bill Smith, but who really is Bill Smith? Is he a kind of a cut to the chase kind of guy? Is he, pretty easygoing? Is he driven? Is he analytical? Who is Bill Smith? I need to figure that out because that's going to help me relate with him throughout this process. The next thing is, what do they want? I need to know what the customer wants. And this isn't always the easiest thing to uncover because they may not know what they want. So I might have to ask a lot of questions about what they want. And before I can get that, I may need to find out, well, where are they today? Because where are they today is where they're at. What they want is something that's going to transpire down the road. So once I figure these two things out, where they are and what they want, I need to know, when do they want to buy? Because this is how I'm going to create urgency so I can get them to commit right away. And one of the most important parts of this, and I know they're all important, I get that, but you need to understand the whys. And one of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of salespeople make is they're very assumptive on the whys. Hey, you know what, if somebody walks into the car dealership and goes, man, I want a big fancy sports car, obviously I know I'd want one, the wind blowing through my hair, or at least on my scalp anyway. I know exactly why they'd want it, but they need to articulate that to me. I need to know their whys, not my whys. I need to know their whys. And once I have all this data that I've accumulated through discovery by asking all the right questions, this is going to cater the last piece, and this is more presentation piece, is how. How am I going to take this prospective customer from where they are to where they want to go to what they want in the time frame that they're looking to get there? And once I have that and I cater this to that, I'm going to close 10 times the business than I ever closed before. So employ this. You'll write a lot more business, and we'll see you next week at the Sales Shaman. All right, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to be the first to see the next one coming out, definitely subscribe. We'll see you next time at the Sales Shaman.